Well, howdy there, and welcome back to the Mike on the Mic podcast. It's been a darn minute. What? A lot of stuff happened. Since the last episode? We were actually back in 2024. Yeah, October, I think the last one was. Holy cow. Sorry about that. Yeah, a lot of things. Christmas happened. Had a pretty good Christmas, a pretty good New Year. And yeah, just kind of was doing my own thing, working, doing a bunch of crap. Yeah, nothing new there. Recently went to the darn hospital for something in my head. I don't know. I've been having some crazy migraines and stuff like that, so I've just been pretty much taking it easy at work, and then when I got days off, been taking it pretty darn easy. So that's pretty much what I've been up to. I have a darn mustache now. So we're doing things, pretty crazy stuff. But since it's been a while, I was thinking maybe we can see what's been going on in the music world, see if we got any specific kind of news on that. So let's take a dive here, see what we find. It looks like a Beatles documentary is in the works by a close friend, Paul McCartney. Let's take a look at that. So Charlie Lightning, the filmmaker who has followed the Beatles legend around for the past 16 years. He has caught huge moments in Paul's life on camera, including whenever he jammed with Stevie Wonder, backstage at the Grammys, and meeting Barack Obama, stuff like that. At the launch of his new film, Standing on the Shoulders of Kitties, Charlie told me there's enough to make numerous movies or an amazing documentary from it all. Well, it looks like that's what we are gonna get. If you get back and think about the footage that's set on a shelf somewhere, the stuff I've documented is mind-bending, Charlie says. Speaking about working with Paul, Charlie said, "It changed my life in so many ways. He's made me better at what I do. He's helped me and pushed me." He also says, "I'm internally grateful for the time that I've had with him. It's a real family when we tour, for sure. I definitely don't take it for granted," he says. "Also, the shows and the places we go and the things we do, we're looked after," he says. So yeah, this guy Charlie Lightning, a filmmaker, been following Paul around. It looks like he's got a lot of footage, possibly a Beatles documentary going to be shown down the road. That's a good thing. Not really. I don't know how I feel about it too much. I'm not really the biggest Beatles fan that you'll ever meet. I obviously respect the Beatles and what they've done and their huge resurgence, or not resurgence, whenever they kind of migrated, the shift to America, dude, that was very telling. And they actually have a documentary out about whenever they started actually touring in the U.S., and it's really cool. And I think that one is on Disney Plus. Let me look it up, actually. There's like a Disney Plus documentary or some crap. Yeah. Beatles 64. Beatles 64 documentary. It was directed by David Tedeschi. I think that's how you say it. Tedeschi. And the film documents the cultural impact of the Beatles on the United States in the aftermath of their 3-week visit to the country in February of 1964, right when they came into America, in which their historic first performances on the Ed Sullivan Show occurred. It includes still terrible at reading, I see. Archival footage from the Beatlemania era. The film also examines the personal dynamics of the group members during the period, and I know Paul McCartney has said in a couple interviews that these fellas didn't get along the best. And that's the way it goes sometimes, especially in a band, and you even see it all the time. People that you hang out with the most happen to be just the most annoying people in your life sometimes. You'll be like, dang nabbit, dude, I can't get away from this guy. Then you get fights and, stuff like that happens. It's understandable that this would happen. These guys have been with each other for god dang what? They were a band. I believe their like 50th anniversary or something was I don't know. Maybe 20? I don't know. Some kind of anniversary freaking happened. Let me look it up. Okay, no, they had a 50th anniversary vinyl thing that came out. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. Maybe I think some milestone came up whenever they broke up as a band or something. I don't know, some milestone. I don't know. I'm an idiot, so yeah, possible Beatles documentary in the works. We'll stay tuned for that. That sounds pretty dope. Pretty dope. Oh yeah, dang! How could I forget the Bob Dylan movie with Timothy Chalamet came out during Christmas. Actually, what the heck was that called? Oh yeah, Complete Unknown. Yeah, that one came out. I have not seen it yet. I believe that's actually going to be coming out on Prime Video pretty soon. I know it's still in theaters, but it will be coming Prime very soon. I'm definitely going to be watching it once that drops. Maybe do a review on it or something. Sounds pretty dope. Looks like we got one from Phil Collins. 74 says he's very sick 3 years after losing drumming ability and not thinking about returning to the studio anytime soon. His health is deteriorating. Man, this is stuff you don't want to hear, but it is very important. He says, I keep thinking I should go downstairs to the studio and see what happens. But he also says, I'm not hungry for it anymore. The thing is, I've been sick, and I mean very sick. Honestly, what I've heard that he was very sick. What the hell happened to him? So the last time that he performed was in March 2022 as part of the last Domino tour. Although Collins' former bandmate Peter Gabriel did not participate in the gig, he still attended the London show and observed the performance from afar. Collins sang while sitting in a chair as his son Nick Collins, 23, took over for him on the drums. 7 months later, the duo spoke about their line of work and struggles that accompany it in the documentary Phil Collins' Drummer First, which debuted on YouTube in just this past December. But what actually happened to him, I'm not 100% sure that I know. Some kind of... Okay. So his son noted that his father, Phil suffered some severe nerve damage from a spinal operation in 2007. Underwent a big surgery on his neck that stemmed from all those years playing drums and bad posture. Oh, shit. Well, you better take some notes, drummers. Don't be getting that bad posture. Phil also suffers from drop foot, which is I've never heard of that. It's a condition that makes it difficult to lift the front part of one's foot. Oh, well, hell, that would make drumming nearly damn impossible. For that kick drum, you gotta go crazy on that, John. That's frickin' messed up. At the time of the sit-down, he was using a cane in order to walk. Oh, damn. This sucks. Why'd I have to click on this story, bro? 6 months before quitting music, the In the Air Tonight singer shared... What, man, articles are still doing this bullshit, huh? Phil shared his stamina was declining. He said, I'm kind of physically challenged a bit, which is very frustrating because, I'd love to be playing up there with my son. He said on the BBC Breakfast, I guess his son played back in 2021. He goes, I can barely hold a stick with this hand. So there are certain physical things which definitely get in the way of jamming out. Man, that's sad as hell. That stuff, that's stuff I think about too, man, sometimes, because, dang, like for me, dude, I love playing my guitar and stuff. I love having fun with music and jamming out. And it's like, dude, like, damn, like if something happens, man, like you ever break your hand or some crap, you can't, you know, can't do it, man. It's tough. Like, hell, even after the injury, once, you know, if you break your hand or something, break a finger, sure it can heal, but I actually had a buddy, he broke his hand. He was pretty big into guitar too. And really hard for him to play. You know, he had to get metal in there, and you know, he actually bought a whole new guitar with a skinnier neck, so he doesn't have to strain like on bar chords to grip a girthy kind of acoustic style neck of a guitar. So that stuff, it sucks, and you know, man, especially on the fretting hand, the left hand. But I don't know. If I were to break a hand, it would probably have to be my left because I use my right hand for everything, dude. So I don't know. It's tough. I hate seeing stuff like this. Dang, why'd I have to freaking click this shit? Let's see what else is going on in the music world. Dang, that's right. Yeah, another freaking huge thing while I was gone, not podcasting for a minute. Dang, them LA wildfires were crazy. And they actually had the Live Aid performance going on, get money for that. I forget who was in that. Let's take a look at some of the bands that were in that. Because I don't know. Or not Live Aid. Did I say Live Aid? For Christ's sake. It was called FireAid for... Oh my fucking God, hold on. Let's see who was in the FireAid concert. For fuck's sake. I cannot believe me. I can't believe me, dude. Let's see who performed in that. The FireAid benefit concert, we had, Billie Eilish, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Gracie Abrams, Jelly Roll, Katy Perry. What the fuck? I did not think any of these people were in here. Lady Gaga, Little Baby, Olivia Rodrigo. I thought there was like rock shit. Peso Pluma, Rod Stewart, Stevie Wonder, Sting, Tate McRae, Alanis Morissette. Actually, don't know who that is. Anderson .Paak, Dave Matthews, and John Mayer. That's what I saw. That's what I saw from the FireAid. That looked pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. Dawes. Graham Nash was in that FireAid. Holy shit. Green Day. John Fogerty. I honestly don't know how to say that crap. And it's wild because at the radio station, bro, we got brother on there, and I never know what to say. John Fogerty. I feel like an idiot, but Joni Mitchell was there, no doubt. Pink, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Stephen Stills, Stevie Nicks was in that fight. Damn. And the Black Crowes. Damn, man. It's actually not the worst lineup I've ever seen for a thing. I heard they raised a lot of money too for the fires and stuff and all that shit. I'm not a fan of California, but that does suck. I mean, just imagine freaking huge fire blazing outside and your house is gone, bro. I'm not making fun of it either. It's terrible shit. Terrible shit. Oh, yes, man. Another thing we darn missed. And I haven't seen it yet either, but there's a Led Zeppelin documentary that came out in theaters, this one was so well awaited. And actually in I did a Led Zeppelin success story on this podcast, and I mentioned it, the documentary. What the hell was it called? For Christ's sake, I'm so bad with everything. God damn. Becoming Led Zeppelin. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah. We talked about becoming Led Zeppelin in that episode, I think near the end or something. And it wasn't fully released yet. Like I think it was or something. And then it had like a resurgence, and it was actually released in IMAX theaters, I believe at the beginning of this month, February 5th. And now it's in regular theaters, and I'm hoping it comes to streaming because I haven't even gone out to see it yet. Looks like it's in a couple select theaters near me. It's actually not in any theaters in town where I'm at, but yeah, I actually have to 30 miles away. Damn. I'll have to drive just to see Becoming Led Zeppelin, good lord. But I heard it was really good, and I really want to watch that too for sure. 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, holy crap. I don't think they usually rate things that great. Yeah, not at all. Even stuff they freaking like, they barely give it a dang 80, I think. So it's probably pretty dang good. Fandango gave it a 96%. IMDb a 7.9. This is usually how they rate documentaries, I feel, anyway. Just because it's kind of like... I like specifically like musician documentaries because they're kind of like it seriously is a history lesson. Like, this is seriously history shit. And I feel I kind of like the documentaries a bit more than biopics. So I'm not sure how I'm going to like A Complete Unknown, but I feel like the documentaries just hit well. Because a lot of them do have like realistic or just straight up footage from the era, which is dope. I love that shit. Biopics kind of rough because you're kind of looking at it from like you're kind of looking at it from just like a writer's experience, because this is stuff that hasn't been filmed before, like especially with the Bob Dylan story. It's like none of that's gonna be filmed that is, described as in that biopic. If you're catching what I'm saying, I don't half the time I don't even know what I'm saying, but I think you can kind of agree in that sense. Don't know. I just find that I like more of the documentary style of these kind of things. So I think I would like Becoming Led Zeppelin a bit more than A Complete Unknown, to be honest. But yeah, totally forgot that came out. Damn. Yeah, definitely. It released IMAX first. I know that. I think that's what the February 5th date is. But dude, I definitely want to see that crap. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to end the podcast here. It was good catching up, and I want to do more of these, man. I've just had a lot of crap get in the way, and I've been really trying to rest and keep my head good because I have been having a lot of migraines lately, so I've just been chilling in that factor, but always good to keep up with things, and this is something that I definitely want to keep up because I love podcasting and I love talking in general. I can probably talk about... I could talk about anything for so long, which I love. I love doing it, and yeah, just wanted to update, and it was good catching up too. Yeah, I hope I hope you've been very good, had a good freaking Christmas, New Year's, all that jazz. So yeah, God knows I have. I'll tell you that. Been a heck of a year already, man. I've been getting, even before the migraine crap, dude, I've been getting sick like crazy. Actually, on New Year's Day, I had a huge headache. And after that, I was so sick for like 2 weeks. I lost my voice and everything. It was so bad. It's been one hell of a year already. And we are about to go into month 3 of it, so that's gonna be fantastic. But anyway, hope you have a good day, and I'll see you back on the Mike and the Mike podcast.